Listening test instructions. The listening test is about 50 minutes. There are 6 parts in listening test. You will have about 6 minutes to listen to each passage and answer the questions. The passage will be played once.
Hey, you look concerned. What's on your mind?
The final exam. I'm not fully prepared yet.
Well, don't worry too much. You still have 3 days.
Yeah, but 3 days will fly past in a wink.
Well, you still have time to cram things in your brain anyway.
Question 1. Why is the man looked worried?
You will hear a conversation in 3 sections. You will hear each section only once. After each section, you will hear 2 or 3 questions. You will hear the questions only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
Good afternoon. How may I assist you today?
Hello, I'm looking for something truly exquisite. I've heard this place has the finest Canadian diamonds.
Indeed we do. Our diamonds are renowned for their exceptional quality. What type of jewelry are you interested in?
I'm in search of a unique engagement ring, something that captures the essence of Canada's beauty.
We have a stunning collection of Canadian diamond engagement rings. Each stone is ethically sourced and handcrafted. Let me show you some options.
I want a classic design with a modern twist, and the diamond must be flawless.
Of course, we can customize the setting and help you select the perfect diamond. We also offer laser inscriptions to mark its Canadian origin.
That sounds wonderful. I want the best for this special moment.
You've come to the right place. We'll create a one-of-a-kind ring that reflects your love and Canada's natural beauty.
In addition to a flawless diamond, what else does the store offer to make the ring special? What does the man mean by, "We'll create a one-of-a-kind ring"? What is the woman's ultimate goal for the ring?
You will hear the second section of the conversation shortly.
Let's start by discussing your preferences for the diamond's 4 C's: carat weight, cut, color, and clarity. Since you're seeking perfection, I recommend a high-quality, round, brilliant-cut Canadian diamond with excellent clarity.
I'm looking for something around 1.5 carats, with a sparkle that leaves everyone in awe.
A 1.5 carat Canadian diamond will provide a remarkable brilliance. We have a range of options within that size, and our master jewelers will ensure the cut maximizes its sparkle.
What about the setting? I'd like it to reflect Canada's natural beauty.
How about platinum band with a nature-inspired design, perhaps with maple leaf motifs or snowflake details? It would beautifully symbolize Canada's rich heritage and landscape.
That sounds perfect. Can you also include a Canadian maple leaf insignia on the inside of the band?
Absolutely. We'll make sure every detail is tailored to your vision, creating a timeless and uniquely Canadian engagement ring.
Thank you for your expertise. I can't wait to see the final masterpiece.
It will be our pleasure to craft this symbol of your love and Canada's beauty.
What feature of the diamond does the woman want to impress people with? Which design elements does the man suggest for the ring? What is the significance of the engagement ring in the conversation?
You will hear the third section of the conversation shortly.
Once we've finalized the design and diamond selection, our skilled artisans will begin crafting your custom engagement ring. You can expect the highest level of craftsmanship and attention to detail.
That's reassuring. How long will it take to complete?
Typically, it takes around 6 weeks for our craftsmen to create such a masterpiece, but we'll do our best to expedite the process if you have a specific date in mind.
That should work. I'm planning to propose during our trip to Banff National Park in 2 months.
Banff is a splendid choice, and your engagement ring will certainly add to the natural beauty of the moment. We'll ensure it's ready in time for your special occasion.
Excellent. I appreciate your assistance in making this moment unforgettable.
It's our pleasure to be a part of your journey. If you have any more questions or ideas, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're dedicated to ensuring your engagement ring is everything you've dreamed of.
Thank you for your exceptional service. I can't wait to see the finished ring.
What does the man offer to do if the woman has a specific date in mind? What will the engagement ring add to the moment in Banff National Park?
You will hear a conversation followed by 5 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
Hey, I've been giving it some serious thought lately, and I'm contemplating switching jobs.
Really? What's been going on that's making you consider that?
Well, you know how I've been feeling a bit stagnant at my current job. I've been there for quite a while, and I think I need a new challenge.
I totally get that. It's important to keep growing in your career. What kind of roles are you looking into?
I've been exploring a few options. I've always had an interest in project management, and there's an opening at a tech company nearby that seems promising. Plus, the idea of working on cutting-edge technology excites me.
That sounds like a great opportunity. Have you started the application process?
Not yet, but I've updated my resume and started networking within my industry. I want to make sure I'm well prepared before making the leap.
That's a smart approach. Do you have any concerns about leaving your current job?
Honestly, I'm a bit worried about the change in work culture and whether I'll fit in, but I think the potential for growth and learning outweighs the uncertainty.
It's natural to have some reservations, but it's also a chance to expand your horizons. I'm sure you'll adapt just fine.
Thanks for being so supportive. It's a big decision, but I believe it's time for a fresh start.
I'm here for you, whatever you decide. You've got this.
What is the main reason the man is considering switching jobs? How has the man prepared for the job switch? What is the man's main concern about leaving his current job? What does the woman mean when she says, "You've got this"? What aspect of the potential new job does the man find most appealing?
You will hear a conversation followed by 6 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
Hey, I've been thinking about joining a gym lately. I could use some regular exercise to get in shape.
That's a great idea. I've been going to one for a while now, and it's made a big difference in my fitness level. Which gym are you thinking about?
Well, I've heard good things about the one on Elm Street. It's close to my office, so it would be convenient.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. It's got a good reputation, and they have a variety of classes and equipment. Plus, the trainers are really helpful.
That's what I need, some guidance and structure. Do they have personal trainers available?
Yes, they do. You can book sessions with a personal trainer to help you set goals and create a workout plan tailored to your needs.
That sounds perfect. I'm a bit nervous about going alone, though. Do they have group classes?
Absolutely. They offer a wide range of group fitness classes throughout the day. You can join classes like yoga, spin, or even HIIT. It's a great way to meet people and stay motivated.
That's reassuring. About the hours, I work pretty late sometimes.
The gym on Elm Street has flexible hours. It opens early in the morning and stays open late at night, so you can work out at a time that suits your schedule.
That's a relief. I can squeeze in a workout before or after work then. What's the membership cost like?
Well, they have different membership options, so you can choose the one that fits your budget. Plus, they often run promotions, especially for new members.
That's good to know. Thanks for all the information. I think I'm going to check it out this weekend.
You're welcome. Let me know if you decide to join. We can be gym buddies and motivate each other.
Sounds like a plan. Having a workout buddy would definitely make it more enjoyable.
What type of professionals are available at the gym for guidance and support? What feature of the gym on Elm Street is ideal for the man's late work hours? How does the gym accommodate members with different budgets? What is the primary reason for the man's interest in the Elm Street gym? What does the woman suggest the man can enjoy at the gym in addition to exercise? What does the woman imply about the membership options at the gym on Elm Street?
You will hear a news item once. It is about 1.5 minutes long. Then 5 questions will appear. Choose the best way to complete each statement from the drop-down menu.
In a picturesque woodland excursion gone awry, a family of 4 had a harrowing experience while picking berries in the dense woods near their rural home. The incident unfolded this past weekend as the Smith family, consisting of parents Mark and Sarah, along with their 2 children, Emily and Jacob, set out for what was meant to be a simple and idyllic berry-picking adventure. The Smiths, like many families, often visited the nearby woods during berry season to harvest the ripe fruits and enjoy quality time together. However, this time their outing took a terrifying turn. As they ventured deeper into the woods, the family inadvertently lost their bearings, and their once familiar surroundings became an intricate labyrinth of towering trees and winding paths. Mark Smith, the father, realized the gravity of their situation when they couldn't find their way back to the main trail. Panic set in as dusk approached, and the family found themselves trapped in the woods, facing the prospect of spending the night without proper shelter or supplies. Fortunately, a keen-eyed Emily, just 12 years old, spotted a small stream that led them to a clearing where they could signal for help. The family lit a fire to attract attention, and after a tense night in the woods, they were discovered by a search and rescue team dispatched by local authorities. The Smith family was eventually reunited with relief, all safe and sound but shaken by their ordeal. They received medical attention on the scene and were deemed to be in good health, thanks in no small part to Emily's resourcefulness in finding the stream. This incident serves as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of the great outdoors, even in familiar surroundings. The Smith family's berry-picking outing, which turned into a frightening ordeal, underscores the importance of being well prepared with essential supplies and, most importantly, staying calm in challenging situations when venturing into the wilderness.
You will listen to a 2 minutes video. Then 8 questions appear. Choose the best way to answer each question.
Well, just in time for back to school, this is a great event we have to tell you about today. A local law firm is fighting brain injuries by giving away free bicycle helmets today. We have Lita Vega here. She is from the Sloan, Bagley, Hatcher, and Perry Law Firm to tell us more about the Heads in Helmets program they work with and how you can get a free safety helmet for your child. Good morning, Lita. And you've brought Genesis with us today as well to show us how to properly fit a helmet. And we'll get to Genesis in just a moment. First, tell us about the Heads in Helmets program and what the mission is.
Well, Heads in Helmets is a program that is administered through the Justice for Children Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization. And their goal is to fit every child with a safety helmet to help prevent brain injuries.
And we know that traumatic brain injuries, right, are a leading cause of injury or death in children. And a lot of that comes because kids are just not wearing helmets on when they're riding their bikes or doing other activities, I guess, right?
Correct, yes. Skateboarding, traumatic brain injuries are just devastating to families, to children and adults. And so the goal of the foundation is to help prevent these through the simple act of wearing a helmet.
Well, it's such a good thing that you all are doing. You've brought several to show us here today, and you're going to show us how to fit Genesis today, right? Okay, so what are some things you want to keep in mind?
Well, when buying a helmet, you need to custom fit it. It's very important that it fits correctly on the child's head. So what we do is we actually measure the child's head because based on the size of their head will be the size of the helmet. And Genesis' head, oh, excuse me, babe, is 21 inches. So that would be an extra small size helmet.
Okay.
So we would fit her. The helmets can be custom fit through the addition of padding, which would make it large, smaller size for her head. But we custom fit it. We place it on their heads.
And how does it feel?
Amazing.
Pretty good? It fits just right, yeah. What are some of the mistakes that parents do make sometimes, Lita?
One of the mistakes is that it doesn't fit. It needs to be a firm fit. When they move their head, if they shake their head, it doesn't need to move around. It needs to stay firmly in place. And that's the most important part, so that in the event of an accident, the helmet doesn't slip around or move, but it stays in place and protects the head.
And you will be custom fitting up to 500 children today. Tell us about this incredible event.
It is the El Centro. It's the Be Healthy Family Expo. They're giving away backpacks for children. It's their back to school event, and we will be there. We will have a booth, and we will be, as you said, custom fitting 500 children with helmets.
And how old do you have to be to get a helmet today?
The range is 3 to 14 years old.
So a huge age range there, and I know that it is happening today from 9 until noon, correct? And that is at the Magnolia Multi-Service Center, one of the City of Houston's multi-service centers there at 7037 Capitol Street. And now for parents who can't make it out there this morning, they still need a helmet for their child, or perhaps you have a huge rush of people and you run out. What can they do? Can they still get a helmet through your program?
Yes, they can call our Houston office at 713-520-8833 and just ask for me, and I'll be happy to set up an appointment for parents to bring their children in to be fitted.
That is wonderful. And again, if you've missed that number, just look up. It's the Sloan, Bagley, Hatcher, and Perry Law Firm here in Houston, and you can call that firm, find out how you can get a helmet. Well, what a great event that you guys are putting on today, and we hope you have a huge turnout. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a great school year. You look wonderful.
Thank you.
You will hear a report once. It is about 3 minutes long. Then 6 questions will appear. Choose the best way to answer each question from the drop-down menu.
Canada has made significant strides in promoting gender equality over the years, striving to create a more inclusive and equitable society. While progress has been made in various areas, including education and workforce participation, challenges persist. This report examines the state of gender equality in Canada as of my last knowledge update in September 2021. Canada has achieved impressive gender parity in education. Women now outnumber men in universities and colleges across the country. This trend suggests that women are increasingly empowered to pursue higher education and career opportunities previously dominated by men. The Canadian government has implemented policies to enhance women's participation in the workforce. Maternity and paternity leave policies, pay equity measures, and increased representation of women in leadership roles have contributed to narrowing the gender gap in employment. Canada has taken significant steps to combat violence against women through legislation and support services. Programs and shelters for victims of domestic violence have been established, and awareness campaigns have been launched to address this critical issue. Despite progress, challenges persist in achieving full gender equality. The gender wage gap still exists, with women earning less than men on average. Additionally, women remain underrepresented in certain high-paying fields and in corporate leadership positions. Continuous efforts by the government, organizations, and society as a whole are essential to further advance gender equality in Canada.